here with Grandmaster John Casarez, who's a 10th degree Grandmaster and one of my instructors. And Grandmaster, we're just going to kind of look around at some of the stuff you got. We're pretty impressed about all the awards and stuff you got on the walls. So we'll kind of go around for the people at home and check out a lot of these awards. I know you got a lot of martial arts in. Can you kind of give them a little idea of how long you've been in the martial arts?
Well, I've been in martial arts since 1949. I've been in approximately 57 years. I'm certified 10th degree black belt by the Imperial Temples of Japan. I specialize in jiu-jitsu. It's my own system. I'm a founder of Manabi Masho Jiu-Jitsu. Here is one award on the wall, American Judo Man. I was on the front cover of that. That's where I was in a state tournament and won the state tournament. That's back, way back, too many years, I can't even remember them. It's back here, I think, probably all the way back in the 60s. And I've worked out with Chuck Norris down in Vegas. Here's a picture of Chuck here. I have a honorary black belt from Chuck Norris personally, from where I worked out with him, because it's a little bit different than my system, but I blended in pretty good. I done pretty good. He said I done great. So it impressed me and him. Here's pictures up here where we work out with Dan Severance, Dan the Beast, who's an Ultimate Fighter. I think he's won about 3 or 4 championships on the Ultimate Fighting. Very nice person, very tough. And here's some pictures here, let's see. This is my PhD in martial arts, which was through Cleveland. At the time, there was only 2 PhDs given, and certified my 10th degree black belt too. Then here's one of my certificates I got in judo back in the 50s. This is signed by the Olympic judo team, George Harris, Rick Mertens, Phil Porter. So this is signed by a lot of the old fellas, I call them. And this here was one of my instructors. We can get this one out. This is one of my instructors here, Bob Edwards, who passed away about 3 years ago. Bob and I was together for 50 years. Long time. When I lost him, I lost my family. Let's see. Here's a picture of me back early 60s, when I was young. These awards here at the bottom for Seminar Leader was given to me for doing demonstrations at the World Soakenship Council Hall of Fame. It's a great honor because very few got these honors. And I got approximately 8 or 9, I guess, 10. I can't even remember, I got so many of them. Then over here, this is a special patch here I got when I attended the Ninja Festival in 1981. That was with Stephen Hayes down in Kettering, Ohio. There was only 124 of them patches given in the whole world. That's why I kept that patch there. It was the first Ninja Festival that was ever given in the whole world. And it was in West Virginia, it's in Ohio, Kettering, Ohio. This award here was awarded to me from the World Soakenship Council for a founder of the system of Manabi Masho Jiu-Jitsu. That's what I'm a founder of. And it's a combination, it's blended really actually to make a great self-defense. It's not just karate, it's a mixture of judo, karate, aikido, anything, foot fighting, boxing, street fighting, knife fighting, gun fighting. So it's a mixture of all to create really a superior system. And right here was the highest honor I've ever gotten from the World Soakenship Council. It's Councilman of the Year. Out of 200 and over 278 Grand Masters in the world on this council, representing 141 countries, I got Councilman of the Year, which is the highest honor you could possibly get. And this here was a second, there's only been 2 of these actually given in the whole world. the Award of Excellence. They gave one, I think, 4 years ago, and they haven't given any of them since then. So that was a great one. And like I say, I've got so many awards. This is Grandmaster Yamata. He was a cultured attaché from the Imperial Temples of Japan. He's actually he's actually from Japan. He's from the Imperial Temples, and he's highly recognized as the top in Europe and all over the Western worlds. And main thing I would like about this gentleman here, he's very small if you see in the picture, but he's very great at his techniques. And this certificate right here was awarded personally, signed by Chuck Norris. Like I said, this was an honorary black belt under Chuck Norris system, because where I worked with them and did techniques, plus I showed them a lot of techniques down in Vegas. That was back in, I think, 1980. This is where I got this in here. Was honorary. It's the last honorary sheriff given by Dowling Fields in Huntington, West Virginia. Great sheriff. Gentleman passed away a couple of years ago. And this is the real Frank Dukes. They do all kinds of shit on Marshall there. This is the real Frank Dukes, the one that played the true story of Bloodsport. That's the real Frank Dukes.
One that series was based on, and a couple other movies also.
Yeah,
correct?
yeah, exactly.
Is this gentleman who I think it is?
That's Alan Wilson getting choked to death.
Well, Grandmaster, we would definitely want to thank you for your time and taking us around the dojo here. We didn't get time to go all around the dojo. There's a lot more awards up, but it would take us a while to do that. But it's very interesting, and I definitely want to thank you for all the years of being my instructor. I have learned so much under Grandmaster Casarez. I definitely want to say that, and proud to be one of his students. If we could, we're going to kind of conclude it up, but we want to do a couple of techniques of the week, and maybe show some flowing techniques and some different things for people at home to get an idea. I know we had some people on there earlier doing some stuff, and want to kind of show some stuff that you do.
Okay, sure.
Here with Grandmaster, we're going to work with some techniques. I've worked with Sensei for a very long time, and we're just going to go through some stuff, and he's going to kind of talk a little bit and give you some ideas of some of the stuff that he does, along with what we've already seen. So, Sensei.
Okay, the main thing, when a person reaches, grab your thing and just touch, you just move. You don't try to do anything fancy. Just get out of the way of it, move. You may hit him here, take a groin shot, elbow shot, side of the head, muscle hit, lock, arm bar. So you have no pattern. There's no such thing. If he starts to punch, I may go like this, say, oh, I missed it. Groin shot, elbow shot, lock, arm lock, wrist lock. I can take him down. So there's no pattern. Now speed hits is different. We're going to take him, we're going to show him speed hits. We're going to take his throat, eyes, neck, and groin shots. Now the main thing on this here, what you can see is, this is strictly to protect your life. This is not just in a regular situation. This is how to get out of a bad situation. Someone trying to grab some girl, rape them, hurt them, or someone's going to try to get in their face, going to break her neck, or really try to bodily harm them. So these are actual. I'm going to turn him sideways this way so you can see it, don't move. And what I'm going to do, I'll take his eyes, his throat, and hit. And what I'm doing, I'm going here, 2 hits here, elbow, throat, groin, and hit. So you can see there's so many moves. And when you're moving, it's so quick, it's just, you're taking him out that fast. The thing of it is, if I'm going to be in a situation for a fight situation, I can't be set up. I'm just standing there. If he reaches up to grab me, I just may do something simple, a groin shot. Okay, he may reach up on his palm, straighten him out. He may reach up to grab me, and I just use a finger lock and lock him here. It don't look like nothing, but where I'm grabbing him, I'm locking him solid. That's why he's patting out, it hurts. I'll bring him over here. I'll take him down here. He's not going to move, but it's effortless on my part. I'll be 70 years old. I'm no youngster. I've been in martial arts 57 years, so I don't want to strain. Plus, I just had an heart surgery, so it would be nice this guy today. But if he reaches up to choke me, I may just do this. Lock, simple, ears, groin, lock, elbow, finger lock, and break his finger. It's so simple, and I want a groin shot, fine, it's a groin shot. You don't have to look. The groin's on the other end of the body here, so you don't miss it. So I don't have to look, so I'll change the line. Don't look like there's nothing here, but I've still got a finger lock on it. If I want a groin shot, I'd use a groin shot. I want to break his kneecap, I can break his kneecap. If I want to take his head off, I take his head, elbow, boom, still flex, anything I want. So I've got 100% control of this man. I'm not trying to kill him. I'm trying to control him. That's the most important thing about martial arts. A lot of people want to go out and say they're going to kill somebody. No, we don't want that. We want to control. Because I teach police and FBI all over the United States. And the main thing I keep kids off drugs. So that's very, very important. I do stress this continuously in my school. Keep them off drugs, and it keeps them out of trouble. And alcohol, definitely. So the main thing what you're seeing is realistic techniques, and it's all ad lib. There's no prearranged techniques. It's just trying to protect yourself and live a better life. That teaches different angle. You lock it here, and you lock the thumb. Now I've got a thumb, a finger lock, and a wrist lock all into one. See, everyone he does it. See, it's so simple, don't look like there's nothing there, but when you get that thumb or finger in there and you start twisting, you go inward. And that's what makes him bend over in pain. See, so that's the idea, that the thumb lock don't look like there's nothing. See, you're locking up, or a finger lock, you're locking under, or a little finger, you lock here. See, nobody likes finger lock because they come across, they break. Now he knows what to do.
Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Mr. Casarez.